Two planes carrying alleged members of a Venezuelan gang land in El Salvador. The Trump administration pressing on with immigration enforcement using the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. Critics say the White House blatantly defied the judge's order, but President Trump's team is pushing back tonight.
The White House press secretary, Carolyn Leavitt, released a statement saying in part the administration did not refuse to comply with the court order. The order, which had no lawful basis, was issued after terrorist Tren de Aragua aliens had been removed from U.S. territory. Immigration, of course, is a big issue in Arizona. And state leaders are keeping a close eye on these new developments. Nicole Christine joins us live with details. Nicole, what did you learn today?
Well, Brian and Ashley, supporters, they say that this is what they voted for in the last election, but critics say because President Trump hasn't declared war on Venezuela, he's violating the 18th century law itself.
I think it's a stretch of his original intent to be used in this case.
Political consultant Tyler Montague says he supports President Trump going after violent criminal gangs, but says using the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 doesn't follow due process, a sentiment a federal judge agreed with by blocking the administration from deporting Venezuelans to El Salvador and Honduras.
The judge tried to stop him. They said, oops, our bad, we already did it. And so that's not the careful due process and following of the law that I think people expect.
Arizona Senate President Warren Petersen says Trump's move was lawful and made good on promises he made on the campaign trail.
The Tren de Aragua gang has been designated as a terrorist organization, so they are enemies to our country. They have committed horrendous crimes. And Trump is invoking the law and following the law, and his actions should be upheld in court.
But beyond the policy, Montague says the White House actions are destroying families.
You have, families being torn apart and a lot of stress and fear in this community, and that's not good, right? There's not an orderly way that they're going about it. It seems haphazard and not to make sense. It makes sense to everybody that they would go after dangerous criminals and that they would try and reform some broken processes. What doesn't make sense is when they tear apart, for example, a mixed status family.
Petersen, meanwhile, says deportations should not surprise any illegal immigrant, regardless of their family situation.
From what I've heard, those who are following the legal process, they're being approved. Those who are here illegally, though, you should not be surprised if you face the specter of deportation. That is the risk you took by breaking federal laws.
And Fox News reports that 261 people were deported to El Salvador Saturday. Over 130 of those people were sent via this Alien Enemies Act. Reporting live tonight in Phoenix, Nicole Christine, Fox 10 News.
Yeah, we'll see how this develops this coming week. Thank you, Nicole.